Hi, you guys. This is Friday, and I thought I'd post a short video just sort of summarizing what's going on. We've had a really good week. So I've been reading your posts on some phenomenal organ that you think of the body, and those have been great. I've really enjoyed reading those. And then the other things that you've had due to this week are the body regions, and those look great. You made some excellent drawings of those. And I had some questions about, do we memorize these? And yes, absolutely, you need to know those. You should look at the study guide to find out what parts you need to be knowing, but that is on the study guide, and definitely you need to know those. The quiz also was submitted this week, and you guys seem to be doing great on that. There was one question. You get 2 tries on those quizzes. It's open book. You can look wherever you want. This is a study, right? You're studying for it. Later on in the exams, you can't do that. But they're not timed, and they're intended for it to be a study guide. Now, one thing that I'm warning you that's already happened is don't take your second try after it's due. So you take one before and you get a decent grade, and then you decide, hey, I'll get an extra couple of points, and it's past due date, and it's going to crop your grade down because it's late. So a good warning, if you're going to do it twice right away and get the best grade you possibly can. Okay, great. Tissues, I've already received some tissues. Those are going to be due on Sunday. So I expect you to be working on those on the weekend. And I did make an extra video on the tissues so that you can get a better idea of what it is that you're drawing. Because sometimes it's not super clear. I have found difficulty with a simple columnar epithelium. That is one that you don't always see the lines. Gosh, I got my bones here, but I'm going to draw an epithelium right now. And sometimes you don't see the actual lines between the cells, like this line and the next line. I still want you to put them in, because depending on that slice that they made of that tissue, it's not really visible, but we're trying to learn about how cells arrange themselves. And if we want to know that, just put in the line there, even though it's not perfectly visible to you, so that we can get an idea, okay, this is how the cells in this tissue arrange themselves. And if we can't see where one begins and one ends, then it stops making sense as to how these cells are arranged, okay? But be sure to use the McGraw-Hill diagrams in there, because there's some really good ones. Your book has good ones. The internet is full of good ones. So you should be able to get a good idea of what these tissues look like. The muscle ones are a little tricky, so try and find the differences. How would you tell them apart? If I showed you one of those on a test and say, which of the 3 muscle tissues is this? What are you looking for? And then put that in your drawing so that it's very evident. So this is just to tell you that our first week is going really well. I'm excited. I think we'll just keep moving along. Again, next week you're going to have, a lab section that comes at the end with drawings. And then you're going to have my lectures, external lectures, a quiz. That's going to repeat over and over again. So if you found you were a little confused on week 1, believe me, it's going to repeat, and you're going to fall into the rhythm of things. Also on Monday, I have an office hour from 1 to 2. I have another one Tuesday from 1 to 2. Also Monday afternoon, 5 to 6. So if you are confused about anything, you would like to talk to me then, do so. Also, you know that Adam has posted his hours for SI, and that'll be fantastic because he's doing them Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday towards the end of the week. And so between both of us, you should be able to get your questions answered. And here we go. It's a tough course. It's a course that isn't necessarily complicated, but it's time-consuming. It's time-consuming because you're memorizing a lot of vocabulary and a lot of structures. And so you can definitely do it. Just know all the people before you who've done it. You can definitely do it, but give it enough time. That's my big advice. And on we go, you guys. See you next week.